And we do want to check in now with William Hinkle of Eversource, joining us live here via Zoom. William, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. Thanks so much for taking the time to chat with us. The first thing I want to ask you is how many extra crews did you need to bring in for today's storm, and where have you positioned the majority of those crews?
So right now we have more than 600 line and tree crews across the state. Many of those crews are positioned to be able to respond to where forecasts have indicated the strongest winds currently, which is the Cape and Islands, South Shore, those areas. So many of our resources are positioned to be able to respond and restore power to customers in those areas as quickly and as safely as possible in the event of a power outage. But we do have resources and crews across the state, and we'll shift those as necessary and as the storm dictates throughout the day.
William, what is the biggest challenge for your crews in a tropical storm like this? Is it the wind, or is it the rain, or is it both of those things?
Well, as we plan, one of the biggest challenges is even a slight deviation from the forecast can have a significant impact on what ends up happening in the state. And beyond that, for the electric system, the strong winds bringing tree limbs down onto the system are the number one concern as far as outages are concerned, but also the torrential downpours can create challenging conditions. So really everything can have an impact, and they're all things that our crews have to deal with as they work to restore power as quickly and safely as possible to our customers.
And William, this is, of course, different. It's a tropical storm than what you guys deal with during a winter storm or a nor'easter. This time around, we have all of the leaves that are on the trees. And so that makes things difficult for you guys and kind of creates another aspect, too.
Yeah, so of course, the weight on the branches is certainly something that impacts their likelihood of coming down and the type of wind that will bring them down and things of that nature. I also wanted to mention that as the storm progresses, talking about resources and crews, the amount of crews we have will continue to increase as necessary. We have more crews from around the country that are scheduled to arrive tomorrow to be able to respond to any outages as the storm continues. So that number of crews that we have and we're ready to shift around the state will continue to change and grow as the storm progresses.
And William, if someone does lose power, should people be prepared to be without power for several hours? I mean, we know this is wrapping up later today, but would you say people need to be patient and that this isn't going to be a situation where their power is immediately back on? How long do you think people should be prepared to wait?
We're always grateful to our customers, both in advance, during, and after a storm, for their patience and understanding. You know, as the storm is just now arriving in New England this morning, there's still we'll have to assess the damage as it occurs, and many steps that will have to take place to know exactly how long any customers who lose power will be without power. So we do thank them for their patience, and we will work as quickly as possible to assess any damage that occurs and get our crews and resources to the right places to ensure that our customers have power back as quickly as possible.
Okay, that's why we've been telling everyone, you know, make sure you charge your phone and your iPad and get everything ready to go in the event that it does happen. My last question for you, William, what should an Eversource...
Yes, of course. Customers should definitely, we encourage them to...
Go ahead, William. Sorry.
Sorry. No, I was just reiterating your message. We've been encouraging our customers to ensure that all of their wireless devices are fully charged, have food, water, batteries, flashlights, things of that nature, so that they are ready to go without power for an extended period of time.
Right. My last question for you is, what should an Eversource customer do if they lose power? What is the easiest and best way for them to report it?
So first and foremost, if our customers see any downline, stay far away from those and report those immediately to 911. If you do lose power, there are several options customers have to report that to us. You can give us a call, you can visit our website, or use our mobile app to report an outage as well. Whichever of those methods works for the customer in that given time.
Okay, William Hinkle with Eversource, thank you so much. We know it's a super busy day, so thank you for taking the time to chat with us.
Thank you for having me.